This film supplements the instructions for use and serves to aid understanding. This film is not a substitute for reading and understanding the instructions for use. It is also not a replacement for mandatory instructions or training courses.
This video presents two multi-gas detectors. The Draeger XAM 2800 for measuring up to 4 gases, and the Draeger XAM 5800, which can measure up to 6 gases. For illustrative purposes, the video shows the XAM 5800 with a 4-sensor configuration. Both analyzers are operated in the same way. The device is operated language-free. In the video, the sensor for measuring combustible gases and vapors is shown using the UK unit %LEL. You can use the portable multi-gas detectors to continuously monitor concentrations of different gases in the ambient air at the workplace and in explosion risk classified areas. With the XAM pump as accessory, you can also use the devices for pre-entry atmosphere tests in confined spaces and general gas or leak detection. You can choose from the following sensors. Gas warnings are created depending on the actual sensor configuration. The device is extremely robust and approved for X-Zone 0 and temperature class T4. The device is easy to operate thanks to its clear, language-free display and 2 function buttons. Above the display, you will find the alarm horn and the gas inlets for the sensors. Next to the horn, there is a space for stickers for optional color coding of the device. This allows you to indicate special sensor configurations, for example. In the upper part of the device, there are high visibility LEDs that can light up red, yellow, or green, depending on the device's operating status. The device also features a vibration alarm. See the Alarms chapter for more information. The device works in so-called diffusion mode. With the external XAM pump, gases can also be sampled using a hose or a probe. The device is equipped with a rechargeable battery, which is charged via the contacts in the lower part of the device. The gas detector automatically switches off when placed in the charging cradle, and the cradle's LED blinks. The battery takes up to 4 hours to fully recharge. The operating time is at least 12 hours and depends on the sensor configuration. The device's battery must be recharged regularly. The blinking LED indicates the charging status. A steady light means the battery is fully charged. A double blink means a charging error has occurred. Be sure to use the battery imprinted with part number 3703880. On the back, you will find the approval markings, explosion protection, etc., and the instrument's part and serial numbers. The sturdy clip allows you to securely attach the device to work clothing. Typically, the device is worn in the breathing zone. Hold the green OK button for 3 seconds to switch the device on. After switching on, the device performs the following actions. The display shows the start screen and software version. Then the alarm elements are activated and a self-test takes place. Next, information is displayed about the preset intervals, for example, for the bump test or calibration, followed by the alarm thresholds and other sensor-related information. When the yellow LEDs stop blinking and all readings are continuously displayed in measuring mode, the device is ready to use. It only takes a short time to reach this status. If the green LED on the top of the device flashes regularly during operation, the device is ready for measurement. If the yellow light flashes, the device is in a special mode. This occurs when the sensors are not yet ready for measurement or when you enter a menu. The yellow LED is also used to indicate errors. Status information is shown at the upper edge of the display. There, the time, battery status, and, if activated and applicable, validity of the bump test interval are displayed. The device features multiple menus. Quick menu. To quickly access selected functions without a password, press the left button 3 times to access this menu. Info menu. Press the right button 3 times to access this menu. Password menu. Press and hold the left button, then enter a password. When switched off, you can press the blue button to access an additional menu. The Info Off menu, which shows sensor configuration, measurement gases, measurement range, and battery status without needing to start the device. The menu is exited either by timeout or by pressing the blue button again. To switch off the device, press both buttons until the countdown is completed. The device also automatically switches off when placed in the charging cradle. The optical, acoustic, and vibration alarms are briefly activated, indicating the end of the shutdown sequence. Fresh air adjustment is necessary if the displayed values deviate from 0 or from 20.9 vol% for oxygen. Before fresh air calibration, ensure the device is surrounded by fresh, contaminant-free air. To perform fresh air calibration, press the blue button 3 times to open the Quick menu. Then navigate with the blue button to the Fresh Air Calibration function with the impeller icon and press the green OK button to start. The device shows whether the values are OK. After fresh air calibration, confirm the results. You can perform fresh air calibration once all sensors have completed their warm-up times. To access the Info menu, press the right button 3 times. In the Info menu, you can view various details, including general information about the device, such as part and serial numbers, Bluetooth approval, peak values of the gas readings, and, if present, information about current warnings and errors. Language-free icons accompany many warning and error codes, providing a description of the code. See the instrument's technical manual for more info about warnings and errors. This is available on the Detector's product page, www.draeger.com/IFU. Press and hold the blue button to access the password-protected menu. Here you can start a mixed gas calibration, for example. This calibration uses only selected sensors that you can choose using the CC Vision desktop software. In this menu, you can also start single sensor calibrations, set the time and date, and switch Bluetooth on and off if activated. The navigation is the same as in the Quick menu. For all menus, if you do not choose an action in the menu, the device will switch back to operating mode after a short time. To close the password and Quick menus, choose the Exit menu icon. When the green status light, also known as D light at the top of the device, blinks regularly, the device is ready to use and no errors are present. In general, you can change alarm thresholds and other device parameters using the free PC software Draeger CC Vision. The A1 pre-alarm sounds when a gas concentration exceeds the predefined threshold value. Beware of elevated gas concentrations and warn everyone in the vicinity. Press the green OK button to acknowledge the alarm. The A2 main alarm indicates lethal danger. When this alarm sounds, leave the danger zone immediately and warn everyone in the vicinity. There is no option to acknowledge this alarm. The short-term exposure limit STEL alarm indicates when a 15-minute average gas concentration is exceeded. Leave the danger zone immediately. The time-weighted average TWA alarm sounds when an average value is exceeded, which is calculated based on an 8-hour work shift. You must leave the danger zone. The battery pre-alarm is triggered when the device battery is running low. The main battery alarm signals at the end of the battery capacity, after which the device automatically shuts down after a few seconds. In the event of a warning, an exclamation mark appears. In the info menu, you can see the cause. The device is still ready for operation. Eliminate the cause of the warning. For example, if a warning is showing because the bump test interval has expired, perform the bump test. In case of a device error, an X symbol appears. In that case, individual gas channels or the entire device will be locked. After you acknowledge this alarm, the symbol continues to appear in the status bar and the device blinks yellow. Go to the Info menu to view error details. Continue working with a different device and hand in the faulty device for service. If a channel error occurs, the device must be calibrated or repaired. In case of a significant over-range event, that means high concentration of flammable substances are present in the CAT-X channel, a blocking alarm is triggered. You can acknowledge this alarm by manually switching the device off and on in a fresh air environment. This state can only occur when using a CAT-X sensor. In case of an over-range event, the ambient air contains concentrations that exceed the measuring range of the respective sensor. Leave the danger zone immediately and warn everyone in the vicinity. If the measured value goes into negative range, an under-range event is also triggered. This can occur, for example, if a fresh air calibration was performed in an area where gas concentrations were already present. Please perform a fresh air calibration in a fresh air environment. With the attachable XAM pump, gases can also be actively sampled through probes and hoses up to 45 meters in length to the device, for example, for pre-entry atmosphere test for confined space entry or leak search. To start pump operation, attach the pump to the gas detector and secure the device with the bracket. Ensure that the D-ring of the clip protrudes from the device. The pump is now automatically activated via an infrared connection. Always use the pump with a dust and water filter. The leak test starts automatically. Close the inlet at the end of the probe until the leak test is completed. This is indicated by a short acoustic signal. Then release the inlet opening. If the leak test is successful, the pump starts operating. If the device fails the leak test, check the probe and hose for leaks and repeat the test. Once the device passes the test, the pump begins sampling gas through the connected probe. Please note that during pump operation, flooding the connected probe with the gas to be measured takes time. Gas will only be measured once it reaches the sensors. As a rule, allow 3 seconds per meter for standard gases such as methane, oxygen, carbon monoxide, and hydrogen sulfide. Wait until the values are displayed stably on the screen. Other gases and vapors may require more time for the hose to be fully flooded. Please note, after exposure to aggressive gases, flush the pump with clean air for several minutes to extend its lifespan. To end the measurement with the pump, release the pump's bracket and remove the pump. The device automatically switches to diffusion mode. The device responds with a message indicating the pump is missing. Then acknowledge the message on the device. The pump has its own power supply, which must be regularly recharged with a USB charger. The battery charge status is indicated by a status LED on the back of the pump and displayed on the gas detector screen when the pump is attached. The multi-gas detector is equipped with a Bluetooth module. The Bluetooth function allows the device to connect with other Bluetooth-enabled devices, such as smartphones. By connecting, the gas readings from the device can be transmitted in real time to the Draeger Gas Detection Connect software. Draeger Gas Detection Connect is your link to the digital future of workplace safety. The system connects individual Draeger products through a smart software solution. Thanks to location and time-independent access, you can optimally manage your fleet of devices and keep track of the position and status of your gas detectors and workers. This way, you protect your workforce while increasing the efficiency of your facility. The Bluetooth connection to the Bluetooth-enabled device is indicated by an icon in the status bar on the side. When the Bluetooth icon is displayed, the Bluetooth function is enabled. When the bars to the right and left of the icon are blinking, the device is ready to pair. After a successful pairing, the two bars are displayed continuously. Launch the Draeger Gas Detection Connect app. After you have logged in, you can pair both devices. During pairing, a 6-digit security code is displayed on both devices. Check on both devices if the code matches and confirm the display after successful verification. The devices are now connected and will automatically reconnect in the future. In the Quick menu, you can activate a new pairing attempt. This may be necessary if you change your smartphone, for example. Select the Bluetooth connection and confirm with the OK button. An existing connection is terminated and a new connection is started. The device has an infrared interface. You can connect your device to a PC using a USB cable. Using the PC software CC Vision, which can be downloaded at www.draeger.com/software, you can change settings on the device or read and/or delete data logs. The device is waterproof and can be cleaned with water and a soft sponge. Please do not use brushes and only use approved cleaning agents tested by Draeger in case of heavy soiling or for disinfection purposes. To ensure the device functions correctly, the multi-gas detector must be regularly tested. The recommended adjustment interval is 6 months for standard sensors. A shorter interval is recommended for the PID sensor. Country or industry-specific regulations may require shorter intervals. Inspection and maintenance by specialized personnel is also recommended every 12 months. A visual inspection must be carried out before each use. Check the device for obvious damage or soiling in the area of the sensor, and check the battery level. Important: Before carrying out safety-relevant measurements, check the calibration and function of the alarm elements through a bump test. Use the bump test to check whether the gas paths are clear, the sensors react to gas, and the alarm elements are working. This is necessary because various external reasons can affect or damage such a device. For example, mechanical damage, for example after a heavy drop. Gas does not reach the sensor, for example due to dirt or dust, or sensor contamination. If the device fails the test, calibrate the device. A malfunction can lead to incorrect measurement results, which can result in serious damage to health. You can carry out a bump test, for example, with the mechanical bump test station or with the Draeger X-Dock station, which is an automatic test and inspection station. Place the device into the module. When the device is inserted for the first time, the Draeger X-Dock recognizes it and automatically adds it to the integrated database. As long as the test is running, the LED bar blinks blue. When the LED bar on the module changes to green, the test has been successfully passed. At the same time, a green field is displayed on the touchscreen. You can touch this field to obtain further information. You can remove the device. After the test, it is briefly in a waiting state and waits for the displayed values to drop again. If the device fails the test, this is indicated by a red light. Hand in the device for service. If the X-Dock test station is connected to Draeger Gas Detection Connect, you can also perform firmware updates with the station and use many other useful fleet management functions.